Oh my Lord. Crazy. Oh my. Oh my God. All night long. Is it live? Let's see. Okay, now it's not working. Now it's not working. Now we're just waiting. Okay, so now my comment section's not opening. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna have to do it the old school way, boys. Let me see. Oh, that's not good. You know what? Let's not pop restore chat. All night long. All right, we are back and back. Yikes. Oh, hello. Looks like we're getting a pullback, yay? But I don't think they're going to make it easy for us, though. You think the market maker is going to make it easy for us? You think so? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, that's really good. Looks good so far, ladies and gents. Let's go. The market's bullish, as they say. Yeah, right. It's bullish. The market's bullish, they said. Market's bullish, guys, they said. VIX is flying. All right, so obviously something's broken in the market. Good to see. Wow, SPY continuously coming down here. 687, 687.87. Onda's coming down. IWM coming down. ES is coming down. I don't even think we need to hold up ES if it follows up futures. Like, I don't even think we need to do that. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hold up NVIDIA. We're gonna hold up NVIDIA here. These are the big players. These are the big players. Maybe we should probably have silver too. You know what? Let's do silver. We're gonna watch silver at the same time. We got Bitcoin, shares, silver, Ondas, and wow. They just keep going, and going. Cypher Punk Technologies. Let's keep a look. Let's keep an eye on this thing. This is an interesting ticket right here. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. They keep going and going and going. Oh, baby. All right, Russell coming down even harder. SPY. Whoa, VIX up 10%. What the fuck? GG. Wow, 10% on the VIX. 10%. Looks like that little SPY video ended up panning out nicely, eh? Looks like that SPY video panned out nicely, eh? Wow, 10% on the VIX right now. Mean reversion. Look at that. Mean reversion on the 5. Is bearish deliberation day panned out nicely. Wow. Talk about a fucking sell-off. Wow. Mean reversion. Looking nice. Looks like that SPY video paid off, eh? Looks like that SPY video paid off, eh? What's even crazier is that this is a Marabuza opening on SPY. I was talking about this on Space yesterday. If there's a Marabuza opening on SPY, this is a clean continuation to the downside. But if we have to hold this here, anything with a wick looks like this. If it looks like this, actually no. If it looks like this, long body candle, let's assume this is a bearish bar, and it has a wick like that, a little bit longer. Bearish belt hold against the prevailing trend. You print this candle, well, that's a bearish belt hold, okay? You don't want to see a bearish belt hold on SPY. Even better if we get this candle closing and opening nice and clean. No wicks. No wicks. Either or, more than likely, with this trend, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a wick down here. So something like this. Just a long fucking bearish belt hold. You know, it's very rare to see Marabuzas. Bearish belt hold, ascending block, shorts on the end on the 12th, but the daily gave you a big sign, long bullish candle, nice little spinning top, and then boom. And if you notice something here as well, I'm preaching this all the time. I mean, once we peaked here, what did SPY do? Once we peaked up here, what is SPY trying to do? It's trying to do what? Break above the previous high. But if you notice the rejection, what happened to this candle? Clean as day. Said, no, fuck off. We're not getting there. We try again, we pushed it up, but there was no, how do you say, there was no follow through on this upside trend. Remember, the big boys are on vacation. The big boys are on vacation. This was nothing. And then IWM going sideways. I keep reiterating this. This was a fake pump. Fake. Horrible. Just as easy as you got your gains 5-10% on whatever trade you got. That 10%, 5% during your little rally, all gone. Gone. Look at your watch list. Practically everything's fucking red. Everything. Almost everything. Okay? Almost everything. But look at the sea of red right now. Look at Bloody Monday here. Bloody Monday. Let's take a look at this watch list. Okay, these are just the indexes. Let's take a look at the energy sector. Red. Everything. There's only 1, 2, 3 green. 3 green on the energy sector. Let's take a look at the crypto market. Obviously bearish. That's no brainer. Dividend market or dividend companies, by the way, a couple in there. Oil company, oil, actually interesting. KOS is up 1%. Oil is actually doing pretty decent. It's only down by 0.29%. BOR down 0.8%. Wheat stocks, pretty much balanced. A little here, a little there. MSOS actually. Let's take a look at MSOS actually. Let's go ahead and take a look at MSOS. All right, so it did recover exactly at the 200. I stated this in literally in the couple videos ago at the 382 where your 200 is. This was likely the zone of a bounce, and thus we are seeing that. We are seeing that momentum to the upside, slightly over, but nonetheless, you have multiple confluence. You had the 50, you had the 382, you had the 100. This little consolidation area was a very clean, obvious bounce. So, not surprised at all. You know, especially when you actually prepare for that type of move. All right, so moving down to the meme stocks. I mean, sea of red. Space stocks, sea of red. Everything's just sea of red, sea of red, sea of red. Everything's sea. But, you know, what do I know? I wasn't preaching, you know, bear. Wasn't screaming bear for no reason. Just a guy on the internet. You draw squiggly lines. Draw squiggly lines. All right, I will take a... yeah, so this is on my watch list 100%. I mean... This is my baby. This is actually not my baby. This is actually Crispy's baby. But anyway, to say nonetheless, I'm looking down here. Okay, I'm looking down here. Let's make it... hopefully we get even further down here at 730. Okay, I mean, we do see some consolidation zones here. Over here, too. And then more here, down here. I mean, if we wick down here, cool. You know, maybe I could do like a... trailing biota or something. We'll figure it out. But I love what I see here on Ondas. So I'm going to keep an eye on Ondas. Very nice, very cool, very safe, very clean. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We got the oscillators burning hot, hot, hot. That's what I like to see. Let me see the 4-hour trend right now. Just going on with SPY. Looking good, looking good. What are you guys up to? What's the chat up to? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. What is that noise? There just happened to be some sort of noise. Let's take a look at some. All right, so what we're going to do is take off Wolf Speed. We're going to leave MSOS here. We're going to keep an eye on MSOS, APPS, Light Path, Light Wave, LWLG. Aurora Cannabis. This one is actually a play. I want to get in and out. It's an easy swing trade for me. Definitely, hopefully it comes back around 393, 376. Anything in this range, I'm going to keep an eye on. And that's going to be my opportunity, at least for me, to take a look at this. I do have an alert system here. Maybe I can get it down here even more. Yeah, but I do like the market cap. Nonetheless, I don't give a shit about the market cap. I just want to trade this bottom here. Aurora Cannabis, and obviously the clean rejection to the upside. Obvious. Boom, 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 boom. Very clean trade, man. Can't wait. Cannot wait. 54%. 54. Come on, daddy. Let's go. Come on. Bring it to Papa. Bring it over here. Bring that shit over here. Bring it, bitch. All right, we're going to keep that there. We're going to get that rolling. Aurora Cannabis. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to give it to my Discord members. You know, I'm going to give it to my Discord members. Let me go ahead and do this for you. This one's free. I'm not going to charge anybody. Look. ACB. You're welcome. There you go. Boom. Discord members. You decide what you want to do with those red and green boxes. I can't pull that fucking trigger for you, but I don't know. Maybe there's just every time this thing hits the green box, it bounces. It hits the green box, it bounces. It hits the green box, it bounces. Oh, every time it hits the red box, it rejects. Every time it hits the red box, wow. Trading. It's so hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. Oh no. Oh no, trading's really hard. Oh no. Oh, look at the RSI. Wow, wow. So, wait a minute. You need to tell me every time we create divergences at the tippity top, it just happens to come right back down. Every time you hit the RSI on the daily, on the fucking 70 range, it comes back down. 1, I don't know, 2, oh, I don't know, 3, oh, I don't know, 4. Oh my God, trading is hard. Oh my God, it's that complicated. Oh, wow. You fucking, oh my God. This is probably one of the most easiest charts. Not financial advice. It's probably one of the most easiest charts I've seen in a very long time. Very long time. Unbelievable. Shout out to the Discord member that actually brought this one up. You guys killing it. I think it was King. I'm not sure. I think it was King. Shout out to King. Shout out to King. Always up. He's always giving some nice alpha in the Discord. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on everything else. As a matter of fact, I have ACB. Let me get ACB real quick here. You know what? Here you go. You know what? Maybe I should give. You know what? No, I'm not gonna give it to the Twitter crowd. I'm not gonna give it to the Twitter crowd. The Twitter crowd. Absolutely. The majority of them don't like me. Oh well, that fucking sucks. All right. So how do I hide drawings? There you go. Hide drawings. Oh, that's easy. Oh, see, that makes my life easy. Huh. The only thing is I don't have my DMI indicators. Huh. You know what? You know what? We'll leave it at that. We shall leave it at that. We'll take a look at that. All right, so that's that. All right, what else is happening out here? What else? Ah, oh, boy. All right, going back to SPY. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, Sammy, 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 what this tells you, oh God, Sammy, Sammy. That's a triple top, by the way. That's a fucking triple top. Well, actually, double top. Double top. Weak ass move to the upside. Weak. Multiple candle rejection to this high end. Multiple candle rejection. And these were fucking, like I said, short candles. I mean, once you see shit like this, you're breaking trend. Once you broke the 5, it's over. You bail the fuck out. You gotta understand psychology, bro. It's like these. I don't know who the fuck would even want to be bullish in this scenario. From a risk reward, makes no sense. From a risk reward, makes no sense. Maybe touch that 5, have a nice little reaction there, and then we figure it out. But this movement up was obvious. Honestly, I didn't think the market makers were going to make it too easy for us. I didn't think the market makers were going to make it too easy for us. Honestly, I thought that we were going to actually have to struggle. We'll see what happens. 4 hours left. 4 hours left. Market hasn't even opened yet. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it. We'll see how they wanna try and scam us. We'll see. Okay, we were freaking scalding. I believe on the 412. Let me double check. Yeah, on the 12. Look at that DMI, straight up scalding. What's even crazier is that the ADX was pointing north, but that negative DI, once you cross that 25, it's GG. It's fucking GG. And that opening on that candle on the 12-hour, clean as day. Be very careful. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. So, let's see what's happening here. What's this gold shit? Super, whoa. What? 10 super chats? What's super chat goal? What is this? Excite and engage your audience. Hold on, let me turn this shit on. Silver coming down. Silver coming down. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh, opening, nice long wick. Wow, this is so we haven't seen a candle that large in a while. This looks really fucking good. Looks like it wants to touch that 10. So once it touches the 10, you know, based on prior history, doesn't mean the run is over, but it does mean that there's possibly a consolidation phase. Once you get down here, consolidate, and then we'll figure it out, right? I'm going to be keeping an eye on the center line on the RSI and also the positive DI staying above the 25 basis with the ADX calling up. So a couple of things to consider, especially if you find your little happy candles, but the volatility on this thing is obviously very, very clear. Very cool, very safe. So, from a risk reward, this was a no-brainer, okay? As a matter of fact, there might be potentially an opportunity to short this thing again. Silver. I had the freaking ticker and it's gone. Oh, ZSL. Let me see if ZSL is turning a leaf. Oh yeah, it's turning a leaf now. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Up 17%. I wonder if I would have caught this at that opening bell. So, and my guess, yeah, you can use the ETF inverse. Ultra short. Ultra short. Nice little J recovery here. Almost a bump and run formation on silver. Let's see how far that goes. But this was a no-brainer to, you know, people are gonna use the inverse on this thing. This was a no-brainer. Are you touching the 100 on the one? Wow, that's wow. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Buy, what is it? Buy the rumor, sell the news. This was 100% buy the rumor, sell the news scenario. Wow. So the last time we had a run like this on silver, let me see something. So we had a scenario like this. So look at what the scalding levels are. See, this is what I love what I do, man. It's just patterns. It's just straight up consistent patterns. Once you had 57.28 right there, and obviously you got the RSI. I mean, this is just straight up bully. Bearish. Excuse me. All right. This is straight up like no brainer to short this shit. Not financial advice. But like, come on, bros. Seriously? Now the fucking thing is up already 17%. I'm not much of a chaser. But if you look at the daily here, let me see something. I don't chase. Can we, in theory, make another, if we were to collapse even further, that's an extra 10% plus 2 times leverage on the SLVF ETF, right? Let me double check. What the hell was the EDF? ZSL, excuse me, ZSL. That's 10% hit below 20. Last time we touched support was at that 50. So in theory, so 23, ZSL, what's ZSL at right now? ZSL, pro short, up 20%, I like that. Do we have more room to the upside? I think we do. Oh yeah, I think we do. Yeah, it's up 20% though. It's up 20%. Let me see here. Yeah, this run looks like either it's already too far gone or it's far gone. It's far gone. Let me see the daily here. 575. Yikes. Yeah, no. The move is already happening. Typically what I want to see is at least a reaction. I think shorting it now would be out of shorting it now would be risky because your risk reward is against you. The move already happened. You should have shorted at least midway, if not top of this right here. But once you get that 5, that 10 touch, I mean, you know, maybe bounce off from there, right? But from a risk reward, the trend is still up. The trend is still very up. Maybe find the mean reversion, come back down, hit this right here. Maybe hit the center line and reject on the daily, right? But coming back here, you will get a reaction for sure. Algorithm's gonna go off. Maybe they're gonna push it back up. Then your short or your position gets clapped on the inverse EDF. Maybe hit the 50% of this bar, coming back up. And then from there, then I will consider reopening. I will actually not reopening, excuse me. Positioning myself for another potential move to the downside. All right, so that's the plan. That's going to be the plan. All right, we're going to wait on daily to touch this. At least candles touch this daily. Probably touching it right now. Let me see, 71.57. Oh, no, excuse me, 72.7. So I'll wait for that daily, 10. 69.72 is going to have a mean reversion. Come back at 75.2. Maybe see some negative candles. Maybe tweeze your top. Bearish. What's the other one? What's the other one? I like my Marrows. You can never go wrong with Marrows. We are touching it on the 12, but from a risk reward, it's not good now. The move already happened. That is gone. I should have paid attention to freaking silver this morning. Of course, everyone and their mother is talking about it, and I missed it. SPY continuously coming down here. Continuously coming down. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Let's fucking go. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, wait. Hell yeah, we back, boy. Bitfarm to the moon. Loading 2026. But for real, any news with Bitfarms? To be honest with you, silver breaking the 5, touching that 10. You still have 3.8% left to go. Here, touch it, reaction, mean reversion, algos, short the shit, possibly, not financial advice. BITF. Yeah, this is coming down. This is coming down, brother. I'm sorry to tell you. I mean, we just crossed the 25 on there, so this still screams bearishness. I mean, the overall market's dumping. As I mentioned before, silver is coming down. Here's your silver, Bitcoin, all it's just a dog shit asset right now. Cypherpunk moving up with Zcash. Ondas coming down. Ondas is going to be my play once it comes and hits my target. I got to leave cash for the other ones. ACB hitting my bottom box. So a lot of things to consider. Excited that we saw the signs. Shout out to the Discord. We saw the signs. Exited all positions before Friday. And lovely to catch the discounts. Lovely to catch them discounts. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But market makers, look, I didn't expect the market makers to make life too easy. So I suspect a nice little bull run. You know, market makers always want to do their little scam scenarios, right? They want to push things to the opposite trend. When it's in a clear trend, market makers love to psychologically just screw everybody. That's just the way they like to play the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pump it. All right, if they pump it up for a bit, then come crashing down. Because you know how it is. You know how it is. They want all the premium. They want to squeeze all the lemons out. They want to squeeze it. So we'll see what happens. But there was a clear trend to the downside. We needed an exhaustion period. We needed it. And thus, look how beautiful. Everything's a sea of red. Beautiful. That's what I love to see. All right. And now, depending on the type of opening, I said this before. Now, depending on the type of opening today, what we close is all depends on that on that daily candle. Right now, this screams continuation. We hold this bar, we hold that bearish bar off a bearish deliberation formation. That is a confirmation to the what? To the downside continuation. Okay, all right. That candle, if it stays the way it is on the 12, daily, even better, we give a clean opening with no wicks, and then we have like I said before, large bearish candle, small little wicks, boom, boom, boom. This is a bearish candle, opening like this on the daily with a nice little wick. Bro, that is a continuation to the downside, and I love it. I love it because I'm cash heavy, but like I said, market makers are not going to make life easy. They're not. They're fucking not. They're not. They're not. Come on. Think about it. They're not. 15 minutes to go. Silver coming down 72. I want to try and catch another position to the downside. I really would love this to go back up a little bit and then just short it. But we'll see. The move already happened. Just waiting for another opportunity to short silver. Bitcoin 87.3. Interesting. Ooh, SPY 687. All right, so it's touching that 10, 12 hour EMA. Lovely, lovely. I love that candle. I love that candle. Ooh, touched. 686 touch. Boom. All right, so 686, where is that on the EMA? Oh, we're touching the 5 on the daily. Ooh. All right, so the algos are going to get triggered here. So I suspect a nice little push to the upside this morning. So algos are going to get triggered. They're going to pump it more than likely in the opening bell. And then hopefully we find another rejection at these levels. So I'm looking at 689.15. Actually, let me get the right number. Where's the 50%? So the 50% is right there, roughly. So 688.65. 50 of this bar I'm watching. Let me check the daily just to make sure. So we're going to have to move it up a little bit. There it is. Boom. All right, there you go. Bingo, bango. So it's 689.17 on the daily. That's exactly the magic number we got to keep an eye on. 689.21 or 689.17. God damn it. The volume average high is exactly 689.21. Literally in line with what I'm looking for. All right, good. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, we're below here. They can probably pump the shit out of this. All right, maybe hit that number, 689.17, 689.21. Hopefully they'll push it up and, you know, fucking try and wick it. They'll try and wick it, and then we come right back down. So interesting to see. We'll figure it out. I wouldn't mind that type of scenario. Market makers want to do. Oh wow, 686.86. Wow. SPY, VIX, 15. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it coming, baby. Keep it coming, baby. Let's go. 686.77. I'm almost sure they're going to pump it in the morning. They're going to pump it in the morning, baby. Full bear mode, baby. Full fucking bear mode. I mean, this is music to my ears. Music to my ears. Music. Nice little discount going into Monday. Look at SPY, 686.81. Jesus Christ. All right, MSOS. Let's see here. Oh no, let's do silver real quick one more time. I just gotta check silver. All right, my magic number for this, to short this already happened. Too late now. So either nice little retracement back up here, but I feel like we need to get to the 10. Because if you hit the 10, it's almost affirmed that you're going to get the algos to trigger, have a nice little bump reaction. Let me see if we have any crazy bump reaction. So here's what I'm talking about. You get like a touch here. Maybe they'll just jack it up a little bit here, right? So I see that. So 10 seems to be like a good number on this thing. 20 would be great. But I suspect a reaction here at the algo. I suspect it. So it's too late. Movement already happened. Rather be safe than sorry. I would rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, they're not going to jack. They're not going to. I mean, a scenario like this, 2022. 2022, we actually had one of the worst years. I think it was Biden's era. Lasted for many months too. It was bad. It was really bad. All right, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. IWM keeps crashing down. IWM keeps crashing down. Shimmy, 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 ah, na, 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 na. I don't chart IWM. I just feel like it just follows SPY. But looking at IWM, all right, let's take a look at IWM. It's almost the exact same, almost, arguably. No, it's definitely not the same. So I do see this here double, and I see a failed follow through. Once you came back to this line here, where's your magic number? Right there. Boom. Boom. So it's trying to survive 250.97. We're below it again. Wick, 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 wick. Breakout, retest, failed. Below it, testing that 10 daily EMA. 20 daily EMA. Finding support at that EMA. You fail that. Well, you definitely have a nice little 382 at that bottom, aligning with your 50 SMA. So this would be a nice little support bounce. And almost looks like an M here, right? But a Gartley doesn't look like a 786. 786 would probably align over here. Probably. Let me double check because this is just a long, deep left leg here. 786, almost. 678. 786. So 786 would be here. 4.4. Let me do this right. Hold up. Let me get the M's. Let me get the M's. There you go. All right, so that would be an alt bat. 382, 113. I almost like no. 113, 113. Wow, so the 3.5. So right there. 113 with a 5% tolerance. Let me check that AC leg real quick. AC. 886. 76, 36. Well, 314 is more favorable. Oh, I'm looking at a crab. Yeah, 113, 36. You get a 5% buffer, but the 113 is significant. Yeah, 113 aligns with that 200 SMA with the 36. Bingo, bango. Oh my God, can you imagine coming all the way back down here? Oh, there's a double harmonic. Wait, that's also a shark here. That's a shark. Now I know sharks are 886. That I do know. 886. The only problem is the completion point. Yeah, it's the completion point. So 1.6 right here and a 113. 113. Wow. So if I leave a 3% tolerance. Oh shit. That's pretty much more or less 3% between each ratio. Their initial ratio plus 3%, but more or less. So that would align with a 203, 208. No way. No way. I'll just leave that hanging there. I'll leave it hanging there. I don't, no way. I doubt it. 208? Get the fuck out of here. I'll take a picture of it. Shark 208. I doubt it. Let me check that initial leg. 618, perfect, clean. 1227, that's clean. 113, 5%. 113, 105. Yeah, right. There's no way. 103. Yeah, right. That's the clean. That's clean. Now the D leg. Yeah, no way. Yeah, okay. I'll leave it there, but I doubt it. I'll leave it there, but I fucking doubt it. There's no way we're going to get back down there. I doubt it. We would need like a black swan event. We would need like some sort of black swan event. Oh, yeah. Double harmonics. We would need some crazy black swan event. Crazy black swan event. But I like this leg here. I do like this one right here. This one's clean. All right, we'll leave that one here. We'll leave it lingering. Oh, we'll leave that one right there. Let me just make sure we're good here. And we're all said and done. All right, so getting back to the whoa, Russell. First thing I see, silver coming down. Wow. Silver is just absolutely getting destroyed here. Silver getting fucking destroyed up here. Silver getting destroyed. Yeah, risk reward move has already been done. So let me see if I can short it later. They'll probably pump the price. We'll see. From a risk reward, like I said, it's already gone. The move had already happened. There's no way it makes sense to short it even more here. This is danger zone here. Danger, danger. 4 minutes left. I feel like they're going to pump the mornings and then midway flush it. Maybe. They're going to pump the morning. Woo! Let's go. Let's fucking go. Discord chat, guys, I'm not going to pay attention because some way, somehow, it just doesn't reach, it doesn't get to me. Nvidia coming down, IWM coming down, Cypherpunk. We're probably gonna have to switch that one out because it is what it is. Small caps. So switch it over to small caps a little bit here. ACB Lightpath. Keep an eye on Lightpath. 100%. Lightwave Logic. LWLG. Yeah, Lightwave Logic is the one that I've been trading, and we never got back in because it completed the 3 rising valleys, and we were happy with the trade, so we're done with that. Cannabis ETF, MSOS coming down with the entire market. Advisors. All right, so there's 2 MSOS here. We can just switch it out. Let's do, you know what? Maybe we'll just leave Nike up there. Leave Nike up there. Nike, really great. All right, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Sitting on my hands. I will not take a position today. I'm pretty much just going to observe the entire market. It's all about the continuation candle, up or down. Up or down. It's all about how SPY closes today, which will be the only indicator, the only confirmation I need for confirmation up or down. All right, we have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Turning on. Oh yeah, let's do Tesla, because that's the trade. That was the trade. Shimmy, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. All right. As I stated, morning pump, There it is. That's what they're good at, market makers. Market makers, they're gonna pump it. Morning pumps, it's always nice to see. All right, 10 seconds. Boom, market open. Let's see. Silver. IWM. Nvidia. Silver 71.8. VIX. SPY 687. Nvidia coming down 186. Russell moving up nicely. Nice little morning pump. Of course. Tesla 467. Let me check the small caps real quick. Turn on to the 5. Yeah, so Nike moving up nicely here. Nice little pump here. All right, we'll just go back to regular indices. All right, so looks like a morning pump. Yep. Do your thing, market makers. Do your thing, bro. Manipulation. Go. That's right. Pump it. Go ahead. That's right. Pump it. Manipulation. Go ahead, boys. Do what you do best. Look at the Russell. Tesla coming down 467. We had a nice position there. Russell 251. There it is. There's that morning pump. Yup, pump it. Scam everybody. That's right. Yeah, woo. Pump it. Go market makers. Yep, go market makers. You go. Boom, Tesla 464. All right, we did fucking call that play. Hold up. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. We broke 2366. We're touching 20 daily EMA. Let's just keep it going. Just keep it going. Da 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 da. Oh, baby. Don't you just love it when you're fucking right? All right, Bitcoin, they're pumping it, guys. They're pumping it. What did I say? They're pumping it. They're pumping. Look at silver moving up nice and slow. Look at that, nice and slow. Morning run. I said it. They would completely pump it. Market makers know what they're doing. They're gonna pump the shit out of this for the next couple hours. Nice morning rush. Get the high in, and then we'll see midday. That's when you get the true value. You never trade. Well, at least for me, I never trade the first hour of the day. I stay away from the hour days. I don't touch the market for an hour straight. But I'm not touching the market today. Absolutely not. I'll wait for my confirmation tomorrow. All I care about, where did this SPY close today? That's all I care about. Because if it opened, actually, let me see the opening candle on SPY. So it touched that 5. Let me see the 12. So that's a bearish belt hold, okay? So it's all about what's going to happen today. So we had a gap down. That is significant. Yikey. Imagine you close below the 5. 687.40. What's the 4 hour? Where's the VWAP? Where's the VWAP here? All right, we're testing VWAP. We're literally on it as we speak. Rejecting the 100. Very interesting. Pump it. Come on, that was too easy. It was so obvious, market makers. Come on, we know what you guys wanted to do. We knew it. Called the bearish move, called the morning run. Of course you guys are gonna pump it. Get the algos out the way. Hurry the fuck up. Get them out. Our Tesla's looking good. Tesla's looking good. Lower highs, rejection multiple. And coming down. We got a nice little leg left. Nice little leg left. Nice little leg left. Let me go blow my nose out. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is gorgeous. Tesla, keep it coming. All right, so Nvidia's coming down. Looks a little bearish here. The market's just being pumpy. All right, let's take a look at small caps real quick. Nice little morning rush here. Nike 61. Nike 61. Lightpath 914. I would not enter here. I would never touch Lightpath up here. No way, Jose. Stay away from that. Aurora Cannabis waiting for our target, our box to come hit. Waiting for price action to come to me. I don't chase. A little bit of weakness here on the SPY here. Nice little evening. Nice little evening. Technically, in theory, this is like your typical, literally, not an advanced block, a bearish dip. All right, there you go. There he goes. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. Morning rush. Get it going. Move, move, move. That's what they're doing. All right, let's see if our thesis is panning out. There's your 50% bar, 688.65. There it is. Let's see if it gets above that. Maybe the wicket. We'll see it. I like that. I like that. Let's see if they'll wicket. If they don't wicket, cool. All right, there it is, 686.8865. Let's see if we can get a wick. Let's see if they want to pump it up. Pump it, 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 pump it. Let's see if it holds. Pump it, pump it, pump it. 688. 688. Pump it, pump it, pump it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Get all that liquidity. And get the liquidity. Even Bitcoin's moving. That's how you know they're getting ready for something big. That's how you know. Even Bitcoin's moving. You know what? We're going to give the small guys some opportunity out here. Yeah, they're going to give us the opportunity for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right, Aurora Cannabis getting a nice little rejection. And that's a bearish piercing line, by the way. Bearish piercing line on the 5. Bearish piercing line on the 5. But you don't rely on small time frames. They're absolutely dog shit. You rely on higher time frames. Look at the entire market off of the morning pump. Of course they would. I said it this morning. They're going to fucking pump it. Don't you know, pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. All right, silver. See, this is why this wasn't a good idea, or at least for now. On dust. Everything's just running here. Running. Running. iRobot. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, baby. Bitcoin. All right, Tesla. A little shaky there, Tesla. A little shaky there. Be careful, Tesla. A little shaky there. I like that IWM. I like that candle on IWM. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's go Tesla, baby. Let's go. Oh, bet you break that 20 on that daily. It is go time. Go time. Let's go. Where's my note in here? PT target number uno. That's where we want it. We want it right here. 450, 140. Come on, baby. Come on. Everything's pointing south. We know this already. You broke structure. We know this. All right? That's right. Get the first hour out of the day. Get the fucking paper hands. Hurry up. God damn it. They really just trying over here. They're trying way too hard. They're trying way too hard. Look at that reaction. Uh-oh. 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 688.65. 688.65. Oh. We got the reaction. Oh. Failed to hit that center. Oh. Let's see if they want to jack it up a little bit more. And then, boom. Question mark. Question mark. Oh. There's the reaction. Morning pump. Now the real test is going to begin in 20 minutes. The real test is in 20 minutes. The real test. 20 minutes. Let's go. Looks like silver wants to keep coming down. That's interesting. 72.75. Wow. So it's finding a base at 72.22. Interesting. Look at that morning pump. Look at that reaction. Oh my God. You can't speed time fast enough, man. You can't speed it fast enough. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Obvious. Duh. Fucking duh. 20 more minutes, and then we get the real test. What do the market makers want to do? That's the real test. What do they want to do? This is actually a candle structure I'm familiar with. The only problem is that this is had a nice opening high, but or at least opening here at the 5, but this should be a little bit more bearish. Then it would be considered 2 dark crows, but it's not a dark crow. It's not a crow at all, actually. So look at the struggle here, as I stated earlier this morning, is at 688.65, right? All right, and look at that 50% of that bar at the volume average high. So 688.65, price action's failing. 50% of this bar failed it almost to the wick. Almost to the wick. Obviously, you can get to the closing, the opening body. I mean, the closing body, excuse me. So there's your reaction, 689. 688 was your bottom. And it's trying to break above it. And I'm sure they'll probably get to it, right? But your true testament was getting above that bar. Getting above that bar. Now, you're still in the range of this inside bar here. So that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So if it closes inside here, great. There might be hope going into tomorrow. But if somehow we just completely fail and close below this opening bar, it's GG. Price right now is trying to stay just inside this range. That's all it is. This fucking range right there, boom. It's all it is. All right, so maybe they'll just jack it up here going into Tuesday, struggle here, and then maybe do that. All right, but if we happen to break above, cool, whatever. But if we break below that opening bar, 687.95, boy, oh boy, that's very bearish. That's very fucking bearish. 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 I like that 12. I love this candle right here. I love that candle a lot. I really do on the 12. That is really good. it needs to hold this size a little bit more down here. If it can close a little bit more down there, that candle opening on that 12-hour is beautiful. I like that. I really do like that candle. But we got to hold it. We got to hold it. Okay? We must hold it. So let's see what happens. But we got to hold it. We want to be outside this range. We got to be below 687.46. We got to be 687.46. That's the magic number. 687.45, excuse me. 687.45. You close near or below the previous opening, or at least in this bullish candle opening. We close there or near that opening. You're right at that 10 daily EMA. That's where we want to be for a bearish continuation. There we go. Bingo. Nice little morning rush. They pumped it. And now we're getting the rejection. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Too easy. Too fucking easy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, shout out to the love, man. I'm getting love out here. Okay, I respect. I respect that. Man, I'm getting love. Okay, okay, okay. I love it, love it. Justin Michael says try buys 1.2. Wow, 1,230 Bitcoin worth 108 million. Interesting. So you see what I said here, folks? This is why I didn't want to short silver. The move already happened, right? The move already happened. So you'd be crazy to continue a short position when not only you have bullish divergence, it's just finding a mean reversion at this point. So if it tests that center line, cool. The biggest problem is what EMA is it touching? Okay, is it touching? Now take a look at the 4. What does it look like? Okay, want to come test that center line. It can absolutely hit the center line and bounce, right? Because at no point did we ever, well, actually we touched it here. But if you notice the price action on the 4-hour, price would like to stay above this upward momentum. So for my confirmation, as we wait for that 4-hour to touch that center line, get a reaction, maybe move it up here, and then hopefully reject it. That would in line with a clean potential reversal to the downside. What I love the most is that negative DI coiling at the same time with the ADX pointing south. So a lot of things to consider. We're going to see what's going to happen. But as stated before, of course they're going to pump it. Morning. See, silver, you would have gotten clapped if you would have shorted it. Told you. I told you so. Told you. Told you. If you were shorting that, I wouldn't position it here. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. I would wait for confirmation. Oh my God. Like, what is SPY doing? Bro, hurry up. Get downstairs. Market makers, I know your shit. Fucking scammers. I need to clip my nail. Market makers, hurry up. There you go. Please, stop wasting my time. Get retail, bro. You're not fooling me. Hurry up. While the market makers decide what they want to do. There it is. Bingo. Push it. Push it. Bingo. All right. The true test starts in 12 minutes. That's the real test, folks. Just happy my thesis is panning out nicely. But the real test starts in 12 minutes. 12 minutos. 12 minutos. The real test. The real trend will start in 12 minutes. 11 minutes now. The real trend. Oh, wow. Look at that. I had a nice little nail. Something was stabbing me down there. What the hell was that? That was weird. Bingo. Look at that. I'm a G. I'm a goddamn G. Unfortunately, I like making money on a bear market, not in a bull market. That's the sad part. Oh well, comes with the experience. All right, so I'm putting my nail clippers down. All right, let's see what's happening with Tesla. Love the reaction. Get the algos trigger. We still got one more leg to go. One more leg to go. So if you took a position, this was a clean position to the downside. Like it was the most obvious fucking short, or at least in this case, pretty much laid the groundwork for this position. So everything's working out nicely. Bearish harmonic, bullish harmonic, all nice, all good. All good. And you gap down even worse. Okay, that's just crazy. Crazy work. So this is just a reaction here. With everything else potentially going to move down, this will just continue plummeting to the downside. So, love to see that. We got one more Fibonacci to go, and that'll be profit target number uno off of this bearish harmonic play. Off of this bearish harmonic play. These are your, this was a clean bat. Like, this bat was so clean. It was really fucking clean. All right, it's going back to NVIDIA, Bitcoin. Morning pump, there it is. 9 more minutes till the true test. Till the true test. One second, guys. I have no idea what the hell's happening here. Oh, I think we should start playing for Manu. That's correct. I thought the also Boko would be the main. It's a good shot, but some people don't like beef. We should all do a poll. Everyone who agrees with also Boko. I don't know what the hell that is. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 Judge. All right, boys. Well, now it's my turn. It's my turn to shine. This is my time. Oh, yeah. Come on. That is a great candle to see on the daily. That is a great candle to see on the daily. That means good. Very good. Very good to the downside. I like the 12 even better. I like the 12 even better. We gotta close below 687 and 45 near that 10 daily EMA. Okay? We gotta close here. We got to close here. Okay? At the end of the day, we need to close below or near 687.45. right? All this bullshit price action, I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, we got to close below or near 687.45. And that will be your confirmation going into tomorrow and this week for another potential bearish day. That's what I'm aiming for. This is how you stay in the trend. This is how you stay long in the game. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go. All right, let me make a quick call. Looking good, looking good. Tesla coming down. Actually, we can switch it over here in light wave, light path. 990. Una pregunta. ¿Tú no crees que yo pregunte a esta vieja para a ver si quieren hacerlo aquí, en la casita allá afuera? Al lado de la piscina. ¿Tú crees que ellos harían eso? Pero tú sabes que yo necesito preguntar a la vieja mía. Déjame preguntar a la vieja mía primero. No. Es mejor el mío primero porque el mío de una vez me lo va a decir de una vez. Y más claro, para que tú no hagas tu tiempo preguntándole a ella. Ajá, ¿cuánta gente tú vas a traer, por ejemplo? ¿Cuánto? 6 personas. Se vamos a poner como... Ajá, ok, está bien. Listo. Listo. Está bien. Listo en tu parte, ¿verdad? Listo en tu parte, ¿verdad? Ok, nada más dame el tuyo. No te preocupes el mío. Gracias, bye. All right, real test in 3 minutes. Real test in 3 minutes. Real test in 3 minutes. Real test in 3 minutos. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, broke the too fucking easy. Hold up. Bingo, bingo, bango. Too easy, bro. Too fucking easy. Good morning, bro. Looking real red today. I know how beautiful it is. I love it. I love me some sea of red. Doesn't it feel good to actually know what you're doing? Sitting on your hands sometimes, just waiting for price action to come to you. Isn't that pretty cool? Isn't that fucking cool? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Come on, we're almost there, Boris. Everything gonna bleed out today? Okay. It's already 10 o'clock, so this is the real testament right here. So as I stated before, the real test starts after the 30-minute rush is out the way. Now we finally get to see where the official trend is going to take us. All right, the trend starts now. All right, now we get the real test. We get the real moves. You got that nice little rush, the 30 minutes in the play. Look at the reaction, right? As soon as the 10 morning bell hits, right? Get those candles opening. That 10 is exactly I wait and sit on my hands to get that real value. All right. So look at that. We're about to break below the opening on Russell IWM 250.09, and just you might as well just touch it and break it and just get it out the way. Hurry up. There was no way I was going to play into today. No way. So light path, interesting. Seems to me as soon as Crispy and the Spaces were joining last night, there seems to be a pump here, 8%. Really interesting here. Light path pumping hard today. Gee, I wonder why. So I was not expecting light path to make the moves as it is now, but now we got to pay attention. I wanted this to come back down, but whatever I wanted it to do won't always work out, right? So this is technically a nice little butterfly with the 127. Imagine that, 127. No. 127. Let me see that leg with a 224. 127. Rough, more or less up here, 12 bucks. That's a nice move. Very gulfy too. Very bullish. God damn, bro. Very bullish here. On the daily, looking good. ADX going up. No bearish divs. I think you nulled and void that right there as soon as you did that one right there. Boom. Nope, no bearish divs, nothing. Candle is strong here. No wiki wicks, nothing crazy. 8%. All right, AMPX getting alert here. All right, we broke below the 250 OI opening. That means bears are full in control. Boom, bango, IWM coming down. Lovely Tesla coming down 462.35. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Bingo, bingo. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. All right, looks like short. Looks like silver wants to continue down. Let me see what it kind of, all right. So the inverse of ZSL. No FDA decision, so I have to hold until tomorrow, Wednesday morning. Are you talking about that ticker you've been eyeing? I forgot what it's called. Okla? I forgot, but I see. Whoa, 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 wee woo. Whoa, 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 wee woo. I wonder if there's still more momentum. Light path, 540K, 8% throughout the day. Very interesting. Light path, interesting. Decides to run against me. 909, completely running against the entire trend. So we broke below the opening here at 250. All right, looking good, looking good. Looking good. Just give me more momentum to the downside. There it goes. Come on, Tesla. There it is. Bingo, SPY. Exactly what I want to see on SPY. Okay, so on the 12-hour, this right here, what's happening? Very clean, very cool. I love this bearish belt hold candle on the 12 because you're closing below or near that bullish belt hold candle. Okay. Love it. Oh boy, this is good. So going into tomorrow, oh my. So this looks really good for a continuation going into tomorrow to the downside, baby. To the downside. To the downside. All right, so now that we know we're going to get discounts, let's start looking for positions here. So we're going to start off with AMPX. I just got an alert. Ooh, SPY. Look at the 12. Oh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Let's go. Bearish belt hold. Bearish belt hold. Bearish belt hold, bearish belt hold. 687.45, breaking below and testing. Ooh. Bearish belt hold. We must close near or below 687. Where is it? 687.45 on the 12-hour for a continuation run to the downside. Candles tell you everything I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna fucking butcher this. SNDK drop 50 out to 2. I'm buying 15 shares if it does. SNDK. You're buying. You're gonna. Okay. Do what you gotta do, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. All right, again, AMPX. Sorry, I was just out of my head right now. AMPX. AMPX. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, let's go, AMPX. All right, we got another alert coming down here. Broke below the bullish, the bullish trend line. Support bounce, support trend line. Broke below it. Love it. We're breaking below the 5, 10, and 20. Acting as resistance. Now there's a big-ass fucking boogeyman. AMPX got that impending death cross. Potentially may or may not happen. Don't care, but all I am is observing the potential reversal. I do have a harmonic completion right at that 200 SMA. Harmonic completion right at that 200 SMA. So let me see if I got an alert ready to go, just in case we cross this percentage point. Let me go all the way down here. This percentage point, let me go ahead another 77 here. 777, halfway of that. Then continuously trying to catch the wave, or at least a potential bounce. So I just got to keep updating the alert. All right. The reason why I'm also halfway here is because that RSI is about to enter that bear zone. All right. So if it doesn't hit the 200, maybe price action will bounce here, react, and hopefully it rejects a certain trend, which we'll observe when the time comes. Then finally hits that 200 SMA. Okay. Finally hit that 200 SMA. The only creepy shit I'm worried about is that impending death cross up here. So even if we hit the 200, we have to somewhat react very quickly to the upside and get above certain EMAs and SMAs to start rolling up. Otherwise, that death cross is going to be fucking deadly. Ooh, baby. We must hold near. Waiting for Ondas to hit 7, grabbing that too. Oh yeah, Ondas is on my radar. Speaking of Ondas, that fucking light path, dude, making waves. I'm telling you, this candle here, this was from yesterday's conversation. I'm almost like 60% sure this candle here is from yesterday's conversation. Volume movement average 1.5. Volume today, what's the volume today? Exactly 700,000 here. 700,000 there. Spot Russell continues to fuck around and find out, baby. That's what I'm talking about. ACB coming down to our sweet spot. Let's go. Let's go. There is another one I am keeping an eye on, so let's do NEXT. Ooh. NEXT is coming. We got that harmonic. We're still waiting for that harmonic. It's right here. We still got it. It's nice. It's nice. We're watching it. We watching it. What the hell did I do here? Or whatever. We watching it. We watching NEXT. Yes, SPY, baby. Yes. All right. Oh, wow. Boom. 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 Bearish. 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 Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Light path 971. Oh, of course. Mean reversions. Just mean reversion, guys. Just hold on to your horses. Nothing's broken yet. The trend is still your friend. The trend is still your friend. Spy, spy, spy. Spy looking good. 12-hour looking great. Even I like the 12-hour way better than the daily. I love looking at the 12-hour. That 12-hour candle is everything I need to know. We just need to hold that bearishness. Need to hold it. Love it. Just close right near it or below it, baby. That's all we need. Oh, look, they're trying to pump it again. Oh, God. Hurry up. Hi, Silver looks like it wants to get clapped here. Silver looks like it really wants to get clapped. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. Bingo bango. Everything's about money. Every single time. Alright, what's going on with the chat? Let me take a look at the world here. What's going on here? I'm gonna take a look at the chat here real quick. I'm gonna look through the YouTube lenses here because I can't see the chat. I'm on my one computer because I'm traveling, so I can't simultaneously look at chat. So I'm looking at chat right now. What's going on for the 3 of you watching? Maybe 2 of you. If anybody has tickers they want me to take a look, let me know. Opportunities presenting itself, especially when you're trying to find discounts. Looking juicy out here. Looking really good. Everything's panning out the way we want it to. Full cash on hand. Waiting for the opportunity to present itself. It's all about today on SPY. Waiting for confirmation going into tomorrow. If it closed below 680, what I said before, 680 again, 687.45 is our sweet spot. All right, 687.45 is the sweet spot. We got to close near or below it for continuation to the downside. That's why I'm not playing into today. Makes no sense to play into today, especially if you're trying a long opportunity. But I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish. Look at AMPX completely coming down. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, this is too easy. I can't believe market makers made it easy for us. The market makers really made it easy for us. This is the first time. Usually we struggle, but I'm surprised they're not even fighting it. Honestly, I'm actually impressed. They're not even fighting it, dude. That's impressive. Way too easy. Seriously. All right. MSOS coming down. Beautiful. Our Aurora Cannabis looking good here. Potential opportunity at the bounce at that little box. We got Light Path. We got to keep an eye on, up 7.3%. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better day. Tesla starting to break above 464.14. Let's see if it actually wants a continuation to the downside. Silver getting absolutely clapped. Looks like continuation run. I thought the fun would be over, but still, I wouldn't risk it up these highs yet. At least it's 20% on the inverse ZSL, 2x leverage. If you're looking to short the opportunity would have been exactly at, what was it, morning. So what was the futures opening here? So futures opening was at 443. So 1135. And look at that, it's just been up only since. Up only since the inverse 2x leverage ZSL. Silver coming down 71.27. So now that inverse is up it's up 21% now. Up 21%. ZSL. ZSL. Let me go ahead and chart ZSL. ZSL looking good here. Still wouldn't fuck around and find out. Not here though. Not here. It's too late. Move is gone. Move is gone. All right. Where's the Ondas play? Oh boy, I am tired. All right, AMPX. Start AMPX. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, that's a clean candle. Ooh, beautiful. I like that. Ooh, I liked it a lot. Why does the 12-hour look better on the? Why does the chart look better on the 12 than it does on the daily? Like, I'm seeing candles that give me or scream to me continuation. Like, I love that candle right there. Just absolutely love it. There's no descent block that I'm seeing here. This means continuation to the downside. Nothing. There's no, seriously, a descent block. Nothing. Which one was the other one? 3 inside down. Nothing. Actually, this was a 3 inside down. Came back in, pull it, third candle down. 1, 2. Nothing. Homing pigeons, common bottoms. Wow, look at that. CSL, 21%. Wow, silver, crashing. 10%. From a risk reward, why wouldn't you? Bitcoin, absolutely garbage here. Still can't short Bitcoin. Way too much risk. Way too much risk here. No point in shorting this. Oh yeah. Oh shit, here we go again. Here we go again. All right, let's see if silver is actually hitting any levels here. As I stated before. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, if that close is below 71.79 today, that's a continuation. That is a clean continuation. Wow, that is powerful. Dude, what the fuck? Wow. So, that's interesting. Wow. On the 1 hour, let me see. Did you break below the 200? Okay, you broke the 100. So the 200 is smack right there at 69, which aligns with your volume average high at 68. So this is what I'm saying. Like, it makes no point. You're only gonna make, it's a 3% to the downside. That's risk reward is way too high now at this point. If somebody would have shorted it from these highs, that's a significant move, 14%. Significant move. So, you know, you have to start it from here because the risk reward is up here, not here. Not here. Not here. I'm not risking. Let me see. Wait. What's the ups? Hello? Can I reverse it? Can I reverse? Oh. Wait, I can't reverse it? Can you reverse this shit? What? I can't reverse it, or I just don't know how to use this thing. How do you reverse it? That's the real fucking question. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't fucking reverse it. Seriously? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Bro, this is annoying, bro. This is seriously fucking annoying. You can't reverse. I don't want it to the upside. I want it to the downside. Why I can't do that? Or I'm an idiot. How would I turn the green down here? I want the green. There has to be a way to reverse this. There has to be a way. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Haha. There it is. Not long, short. There it goes. All right, so your risk reward. There it is. Boom. All right. Multiple touches here at the volume average high. You keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. There you go. All right. 750. Odds for 750 to the downside target. 56. 7%. And 113 with a tight SL. The amount. The P&L would be 3 to 6. Reward ratio to 6. OPL 3 and 6. Interesting. But if you would have had it up here, right? Hypothetically, what's a realistic level? What's your confirmation, right? Oh, you got a hanging man right up there, right? That's your upside. 14. 2x, but we had its inverse, so that's your upside. That would have been much better. But you never can time that shit right. You can never time it right. It's not always timed perfectly. All right. Much better that way anyway. All right, let's take a look at the market again. Went on a little side quest here. Oh, great. Pump it up. Don't you know mean reversion? Mean reversion. All right, what else do I need to do? All right, let's take a look at the entire market. Let's take a nice little pulse here. Nice little pulse. PZG. Why is this one on my radar? KSS. HUMA. KULR. PLBY. CMBM. Playboy. Bark. Absolutely getting crushed today. Law. Bingo. Yeah, we kind of drew the resistance line back here. Just always rejected here. And one of the one of the employees actually sold all their shares roughly around here at the 8:30. All 200. I think it was like 200,000 or some shit. 200,000. VLN is very interesting. This is like a semiconductor play, but for like the certain group out there, if you know what I mean. But you know, they don't lose, and that's a double bottom here. They don't like to lose, and that's a double bottom. So very interesting how this is panning out here. Very, oh shit. Huh. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. No, that's too, yeah, that's far out. That's way too out. Yeah, because the 113 would be up here. But the D leg finisher is out of bounds. Okay, so nothing here. Thought I saw something. Thought I saw something. I thought I saw something. Even if I wanted this, right? Let's just take this scenario. There would be a bat. I mean a crab. A crab would be around here. The crab would be up here, 886. 930 is decent. You still got 3%. Well, this is a more, the tolerance on the crabs are, if I'm not mistaken, they're 5%. So you can get a little crazy here. They're 5%. But the 1618 is everything, so no. The 1618 is everything. I'm trying to look for that nice droopy. Droopy. Oh, I see one more. I mean, it would have to, I mean, I see one more. Just want to make sure I can drag it, right? So that would be a butterfly. That'd be a butterfly. The 127. See, this would be more realistic here at the 236, 224. So up here, it'll be right there. So roughly right there, 124. So what I'm gonna do is, we're printing multiple bullish dips here. So at some point, this has to stop. Looks like it is. Potential more wiggle room to the downside, question mark. That's an additional 10% to the downside. 5, 10, and 20 still acting as resistance. 50 SMA is your fucking boogeyman. Look at this. Rejection. Okay, once you cross the T, it's been down there. So keep an eye on this one. I'm gonna put alert up on this. Let's do 130 here, and then maybe we'll get an alert there. I'll keep an eye on VLN. Let's put an eye on that. All right, so SPWH, still continuation to the downside here. Obviously, the market is absolutely getting trashed. Really good to see, though. So 134, BULL. BULL 750, 757 is what I'm looking at. This thing has been destroyed. Destroyed. All right, we'll keep an alert up here, maybe up here. Domo. Wow. So look at that. Look at that. So this one keeps continuously trying to find a base here at 870. Isn't that impressive? So that's a 3% to the downside. 3% to the downside. ADPT, NKTX, CLYM. Let's take a look at ADPT. Adaptive Biotech. Is this knifing? Up only. Up only with the 1000 SMA cross. Wow. What is this dog? What is this dog? It's already almost hitting highs. Immune medicine. Okay, it's bio. NKTX. Ooh, why do I have a bunch of things going on up here? Oh wow, it broke below the box. Okay, let me get rid of all the noise here. It's absolutely disgusting. All right, what did I draw here? Well, it's at support, that's for sure. Well, it was at support. 130. What is this? Is this another bio play? Yeah, it's another bio play. Ill. Bro, what are we doing? CLCY. I hate bios, bro. I don't even entertain them. Please let it not be a bio. It's a bio. I hate bios, man. I dislike them. Great. There is a nice fucking harmonic here, but that ratio is no bueno. No bueno either. Too steep. Beautiful W though. There is another W here. Very nice W. It looks like a butterfly. Deep crab. Deep crab. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's a deep crab. All right, so this music's stopping. 828. Let me double check that crab leg real quick. 1618. What a 336. All right, so it's a little bit out of our 3% tolerance level, but nonetheless, that's a bull flag. Nonetheless, it's a bull flag. But you're making multiple bearish divergences at these highs. All right, look at the lower lows, lower highs, higher highs. RSI screaming comeback. Bye-bye. Get clapped if you take trades up here. Nonetheless, trend is still good though, but that trend is gone. Bye-bye. Trend is gone left to the gutter. Russell, let's go. Come on. Let's go. All right, LPTH coming down. Beautiful. Opportunity is presenting itself. MSOS, that's one I'm also looking at. Nike coming down. Pretty much all small caps coming down. AMPX 796. Aurora Cannabis. Fubo's 263. Fucking Fubo's just been sitting. Failing, doesn't want to go any further down. Allegedly from like 260. He's been struggling around 260. What else is happening? So silver's, you can't short this shit anymore. That's out of the question. I'll wait for a pullback. SoFi, what is this? Oh man, SoFi. I remember charting this red wire. Uptrend. On the 4, downtrend on the daily or 3-day. clean as day. Next. Oh, yeah, TE. That's one we were looking at. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Very nice. Get the pullback. See, that's good. I like that. Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit here. Let's get rid of this with the fucking curve. I don't need all this noise. We don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. All right, TE. We got targets here. We got an alert system here. Do I have a secondary alert? And I have another alert at 337. This looks good. I like what I see here. Oh, okay. So, okay, all right. So, let me get the right candle bearish formation for this one. I like seeing this. So this is a gap, right? Oh yeah. So this is a great candle lesson right here. This is a great candle lesson. Let me get the right candle. It's always nice to practice. So it's not a 2 crow. All right. It's not 3 black crows, obviously not. There's, okay, upside gap 2 crows. All right, let me double check here. Upside gap, opening, close, crows. Oh, it's not upside gap 2 crows. Uptrend. Okay. The next day opens a higher gap, fails to rally and closes lower. Upside gap 2 crows. So this is not an upside gap 2 crows. So it failed to close low on the day, close high on this day. But in this case, that is a clean app. That's a crow. 1 second. Not more. There's a gap. But that's how you guys a little close. It's still a raging bull. Successively lower close and still be raging bull. So I got to announce the discussion gaps together. The real body, the real kind, not the shadows. Opening crow. Okay, so that's crow. Upside gap 2 crows. 2 crows. Upside gap 2 crows. Not that. 3 black crows. That's not it. 2 crows, gap. Identical 3 crows. We don't do that. Oh, there's even a bullish breakaway, bearish breakaway. Jesus Christ. Market's shitting on itself. Lovely. Lovely. Bitcoin. Volatility. A lot of studying to do. C-do. C-do. What is this? Oh my God. What is this fucking thing? Hold up. Satellite design manufacturer. Oh. This one's interesting. Oh, oi. Whoa. That's a gap. That's a crap. So 1618. 1618. That's a crab. I'm gonna double check here. Let me double check. 1616. 537. Completion point is always the fucking largest. So the 3.6. So that being said, yeah, the 3.6 is out of bounds. Sweet spot's 314. actually, that's acceptable. You had the reaction, sell off, rejection, nope, run up again. Yeah, this looks like it can continue getting crazier, actually. Let me see if I spot another one. Let me see if I spot another one. Okay, I do. This one's gonna be weird. This one's gonna be weird. Lower than that one. Yeah, but that's all bats. All right, so nothing. Bump and run. Nice little run up. Continuation, rejection. Now keep running. 237. Wow, good luck. Wouldn't trade this for the life of me. Huba. Got a reaction, double bottom, failed. Continuation to the downside, get clapped. DMO seems to be always finding a base here. This one is one that I gotta keep an eye on because this can run any day now. This one can run any day now. Gotta keep a real close eye on Domo. PZG, Gold, KSS, KULR, Wolf, PLBY down 2%, CMBM down 5%. Wow, this one was a SpaceX play too. It's almost coming back to its initial launchpad mode. 60 cents. Almost there, right? BAKR. Oh, you know what? MBTS is one we haven't watched. Wow, we haven't watched MBTS. Continuously running. Uh-oh. Death Cross. Uh-oh. Discord. Let me see what I got. DVLTTE. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lunar. LUNR. Up 4%. Oh, actually broke out of the box that we drew here. Very interesting. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirmation. 5 up. Up and away. Wow, look at that. Why have I seen this ticker before? Oh, this was back in the day. Wow, this ticker was back in the day. Sober. I have a harmonic here. What is happening? I have a... Oh, shit. Whatever that happened, it got the reaction, though. Let me see the reaction. Is it at 382? Let me just confirm. I just want to see if it hit the 382. Was there ever a 382 bounced? Yep, look at that. Almost at the 0.5. 382 still. So not bad. That panned it out nice. I don't even remember drawing this thing. Sober? What is this? The fuck is this? Sober sale engaged in development, marketing, and sale of non-invasive alcohol sensing system ignition interlock. Huh? Sober say what? Discover next generation alcohol detection technology. Alcohol detection technology. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep this one on my radar. I do like what's happening on the chart. So this one is going into Discord. I'm gonna continue teeing this one, but there's like a shit ton of other fucking tickers you posted. BE Energy, yeah, too expensive. CREV. I like this one. I like the dollar. I like the consolidation. I like the sideways. What's the story behind this one? The move already happened. Yeah, there's a harmonic in here. The move already happened. Yeah, there's got to be something in here. A butterfly. Yep, a butterfly. Yep. Butterfly. Yep, 786. And that move already happened. Did it touch a 382? Yeah, it did. Look at that. Boom. This move already happened. This harmonic structure play already happened. Yeah, so unfortunately, it would have been a nice play, but that move, gone. Busted. Bye-bye. Already happened. Look at the volatility candle on that. Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. Screams a little bit. Yeah, that's a reversal candle, so I'm not fucking with that. All right, going back to small caps. Is IWM coming down? Yes. Yes, everything's working out nicely. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Working out nice. Let's go. All right, guys. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. back. All right, what's going on in the world? Jesus Christ. Paul. All right, so we're just going to go through all of them little by little. Let's do Sopa. I see Sopa in there. Sopa. What's this one? Volume 100 million. Wait, what's going on this one? Okay, volume average high, hit, okay, hit, boom, scalding, boom, retracement coming back, but what is this dog shit? 22? Fintech and e-commerce. Wait, whoa. Building the next generation digital ecosystem loyalty platform, Southeast Asia. About Society Pass is building the next generation loyalty and data-focused marketing platform in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, SOPA, the Society Pass. Okay, well, this one's another one we can put on our radar. I know a financial fintech bro who's obsessed with this kind of shit, and there is a fat W on this. There's a fat W, but no, ugly ass ratio. This is a growth story, isn't it? Yep, it's a growth story. So it must have been some news. Let me see here. Oh, December 18th, maintaining the buy. Interesting. This is a growth story. All right, so this one we can get behind. This one's going straight into the nest here. We're going to straight look at that one. Posting that up there. See, that's a good find. This is a good find. I'll get a financial bro to look at this. So this is a growth story, fintech at that. That's a good find. All right, let's take a look at the other one we got here. We got BECRB, LW. LW. Oh. Yikes. There is a harmonic there. I can almost feel this one. Okay, that is. Ooh. Butterfly 1618. 1618. 1618224. Yeah, right there, roughly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's the news on this? Looks like earnings. Uh-oh. It's one of those, the street didn't like earnings, but eventually it'll come back up scenario. Okay. So this is a street, it's a street hating it. Ooh, double bottom too. Nice. You like to see that. So it's all about coming back up here. Double bottom, let's see if it reacts. Oh, this is a nice one. Lamb. Very interesting. Let's grab it from this angle here. So 448. All right, moving on to the next one. I mean, you can always go back to the video to look at all the tickers that you posted. So no issues here. Lower highs on SPY. Let me go ahead and see what else you got. LW, ECDA. Automotive. Okay, no way I'm looking at this one. This one is just like a waterfall effect. There's no M's here. Straight no. Absolutely no. Buru. Why have I heard of this one? Oh, this one's N. Buru. Oh no, this is a JZO play. JZO likes to play this. JZO likes to play this one. Oh, I see where. Oh, this is that data center bullshit. Hold on, let me see. Developer manufacturer high power, high brightness, blue lasers. Oh no, it's not. It's not. No, never mind. I'm sorry. It's not the data center one. There was another one that I remember, but this one actually is an easy. Actually, you know what? Give this one to JZO. He's a penny pitcher. This one going straight to JZO. JZO. I see a clean support. I know you're into pennies. Might be something to look at. So that one's going to JZO. I'll give him all the pennies. SoFi, obviously SoFi, I hate this company. It's slow moving. It's just not going anywhere. It's just been somewhat consolidating at this rectangle top formation. I mean, you can just take a fucking box, draw a goddamn up and down, and then you take it from there, right? Look at that. Boom. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Support, resistance, support. What happens here? All right, support. I mean resistance, excuse me. So yeah, this is just a stupid ass fucking sideways action. Hate it. Open. See, that's a good one. Hey, okay, this is about to get sloppy. Can I short this? Hold up. Hold up. Well, too late now. That move is already happening. This is gonna be bad. And I do see let me see if I can get an M in here. There is an M. Let me see if I can I wonder if I can short this. Let me see. There is an M, that I know. That's a bat. No, that's a Gartley. That's a 786. Gartleys are 786 with the 161 initial. Let me double check that. Yep, 161. Yep. Yep. D-leg gotta be 161. You can, and you also have the 113. So it's 786. I know that with 618. Let me see if I can get it. No, it's out of the bounds. Yeah, it's no 786. But 113 is up here. 113, 786. Yeah, that's not a clean Gartley. It's not a clean Gartley. Maybe we can grab it from this leg. Yeah, but that was way too steep. All right, that would be a bat. 886. That is a clean bat, to say the least. With a 2-6. No. No, that's too crazy. That is way too crazy. We're getting somewhere, though. That's a bat. We're getting somewhere. Give me 1 second. We are getting... Okay, now that is crazy. Okay, that is crazy. No way. Does it finish at a golden? Oh my God. That is crazy. Okay, the only scenario I see that completing at the golden pocket, honestly, if you got that little death cross impending. That will absolutely clobber this shit. And at the same time, I'm going to leave that there because this was a Reddit move. And right now it's losing all momentum. Like, it's just been on a downward momentum. So this is very plausible. I'm going to probably piss off the Reddit community. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, make it cleaner. Okay, make it clean. I'm going to go ahead and just throw that out there. I'm just going to post it in. All right, I'm going to post it. And boom. Why did I get a lot of notifications? I'm getting a bunch of notifications here. Oh my God, I just pissed off a bunch of people. I just pissed off a bunch of people. Oh man, can you imagine? I mean, the signs are clear as day. I see the negative DI. It's clear as fucking day up here. It's clear as fucking day. So, we'll see what happens. As a matter of fact, bro, what were the earnings? Bad, essentially. Oh, man. Dude. All right, let's keep going. Brewery open. APLD. APLD. Let's see what happened here. I know we had a... Ooh. All right. Look at that. Bounce there. APLD almost at the support box here. I mean, support bounce here. Almost got there. Almost. So we can just do APLD here. Sammy, what a wild ride today already, boys. Nice. Hey, listen, you earned that shit, bro. You earned that shit, bro. Earn that shit. Earn that shit. Job well done, bro. Alright, what's the next one? SMX. 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 SM. Oh, jeez. So this is what you call a bump and run. This is what you call a bump and run. That's called a bump and run. Look at the angle. Typically you want to see 32. Why is it adjusting? Okay, so just based on the adjustment, let me go ahead and, yeah, so 32 is a sweet spot. So if we scale it in, obviously it's adjustable. The sweet spot is 32. So that's a bump and run formation pattern. Confirmation, once you hit that bounce and retested it, you take your measurement stick, right? And then you put it up here at the breakout, right? Once you got the confirmation breakout, and look at that measurement rule, almost to the tippity top. Exactly at the measurement rule. Almost. You were off by like maybe $4. All right, and obviously look at that retracement level, right? Look at that, boom, 382 touch reaction. Is it going to bounce back from here? This is typically a nice ratio to continue for an upside trend, consolidation, move to the upside. But if it doesn't come here, your next Fibonacci area is exactly at the golden pocket. That's how I would play this thing if you're into this sort of shit. For whatever reason, everything's looking nice to the bear side. I love what I see here. I love that I see this negative DI looking juicy to the upside. So very nice to see. I'll leave this here, but that's how you would play that. Good SPY coming down, lovely. We know that. Silver moving up. So you see why I said shorting silver at these lows is very risky. I said this in the state earlier in the video. I said this thing already had its momentum swing. If you didn't catch it up here, you didn't catch it up here. All that juiciness, all right, risk reward, it already happened. So this was a no-brainer for me not to step in. Even if it was here, you still were hitting certain levels. Let me double check here on the daily. Let me see the certain levels on the daily. Yeah, so let's go ahead and turn on the EMAs, SMAs. Let me see here. All right, so we got the reaction on that 10 daily. Bingo, algos did hit. Algos did hit. Algos did hit. Watched the video earlier in the stream. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. 69.64. I thought it did. That's because I had the goddamn yellow bar on there. I had to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, but no, this looks good. This looks good. Everything's sitting nicely here. Why CBD? Why CBD? Why CBD? Dollar. I like a dollar play. I like those dollar moves. Oh, shit. Downward trend. Well, flaggy here. Interesting. Higher low. Higher low. Huh. Very interesting. Higher low. But you had this nice consolidation, so potentially higher high here inside a upward channel, right? Interesting. What's the story behind this one? Oh, it's a bio play. $2 max. Nah, not worth it. Alright, and TLRY. TLRY. See, that's a good one. TLRY. I'd rather just get the marijuana EDF. So let's just look at marijuana EDF if we were going to play this. Yeah, so the EDF is looking nice here. Looking very nice. I'm going to keep an eye on the golden pocket. So we do have an alert here at the 435. And what I'm going to do is once it keeps breaking below key areas of support, I'm eyeing the next area is obviously at the golden pocket, double bounce or double bottom, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Right that back down in there. Okay. There is a fat W. Look at this W. Panned out nice. Very clean. Very good. MSOS. I do have my eyes on MSOS 100%. This negative DI confirmed the continuation. Okay? The continuation. So once that positive DI breaks below the 25, that's confidence we're breaking a key area of resistance or support. Okay. So once we break below the 382, that negative DI is going to just continue to go up. All right. All right. The only thing saving this face is that ADX looking flat here, or at least just pointing south. But at any point it goes flat while the negative DI is going up and above 25, then that tells me something else is brewing here. Okay, so that gives me confidence we could potentially get down here. So everything's looking nice on MSOS. I'm sitting on my hands. I do want to get on MSOS 100%. Do want to get on MSOS for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. But look at the weakness on the entire market, guys. Very nice, very cool, very safe. Very clean. God, I've been talking all day, baby. Went on stream earlier today, too. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Whoops. Oh, that's not good. PAVS. What's PAVS? Okay. Oh, these fucking... Can we not do bios, though? I hate bio, bro. I like the tickers. I'm giving you props here, but don't give me no bio. This has to be bio. Is it bio? Let me double check. Yeah, it's bio. It's fucking anything with health. I hate health. I don't touch these things. I hate them. I hate health. Anything bio, disgusting. I don't touch it. I don't care about it. I just don't. It's just, ugh. There's no momentum. It's all depending on news. I appreciate it, man. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like the effort here. I just hate anything health, bio stocks. I'm just repulsed by them. Hate them. So SPY continuously down 687.14 here. SPY. All right, just got an alert. AMPX. What's going on with AMPX? Hold on. What's going on here? Ooh, bingo, 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 bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Let's fucking go. All right, AMPX. Everything about this I love. We are getting to our target. We have another alert at 787 here, 775. All right, 775, we have an alert here. We are having an alert here. So that is getting into the bear zone. Negative DI about to hit that 40. If it hits that 40, then that would in line with a potential what? Reversal. Reversal. Look at the 40. Look at the 40. Multiple bearish divergences. Nice channel to the downside. I like to see that. Hopefully it comes back and hits that support line. Maybe reject it, maybe create divergence, RSI fairly swing, and then come back up and hit that center line. I love what I'm seeing here on AMPX. This is a play. Did I have it on my Discord chat? AMPX is also aligning with the drone play. Drone play. Yup. This is aligning with our drone play. So AMPX, not only does it have volume, it also has conviction. So I'm keeping an eye on AMPX. This is another one. That's why I'm putting alerts every time we hit bottoms. So let me put it on my immediate list. All right, I gotta keep this organized, dude. I gotta really work on my organization here. All right, we do have it here on our energy sector here. Looks like I have another play here. What's going on here? Hold on. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What happened here? DGX, what is this? Looks like a potential reversal, but not yet. Still got to cook. What's the volume? I like the volume. What is this? Why do I have an alert here? Touch the 200, failed at rejecting, inverted hammer, below the 5, 10, and 20, below VWAP. Continuation to the downside. Yes, that is very much continuation to the downside. So what we're going to do is we're going to put an alert here. If it gets below here, 231, I'll even consider it. So that's that. AMPX looking good. So that's in our immediate place. MB, why is MB blue? Why is this one blue? Negative DI, 200 1000 SMA. Simple moving average. Shout out to the spaces. If you're not in spaces, you're missing the alpha, man. So I just learned something new on this one, the 1000 SMA. I'm testing this out, but if you notice the 1000 SMA, well, look at that rejection. Look at that support. So I'm getting used to this. I'm trying to open up my eyes a little bit. If you're not learning, you're not growing. So I like to listen to spaces and look at that. I'm using the 1000 SMA. Very shout out to the, forgot his name already, but I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back in our spaces. We actually killed it on spaces the other day. I'm not going to lie. We fucking murdered it in a good way. All right. We did really phenomenal on spaces the other day. RR 200 with the golden pocket. So we'll just keep this one on our radar. This is coming back down. It's going back to 296. I'd argue right at that 200. All right, I'm gonna put this one on RR still has a lot of volume to mess with. Negative DI still clean as day. That more momentum to the downside. So, oh yeah, SPY coming down 687.10. Beautiful, lovely, lovely. Ondas 844. Doesn't want to die here. Doesn't want to die here. So we'll just be patient. Still waiting for the confirmation candle on SPY going into today on the daily. And what are we printing on the daily? All right, let me see here. Let me see the candle here on the daily. Okay, we're below the previous close, opening, excuse me. That's great. That's a gap. Okay, that's a gap. That's a clean as day. I just want to see what that 12-hour looks like. Love, this is all I need to see here on the 12. Okay, the daily looks even somewhat better. Clean rejection to the upside. But the 12 is giving you a story, right? That's the continuation, consolidation of the candles. Short candles upside, closing below the 687.45. I want this below for continuation to the downside. Everything is cooking. Look at the positive DI on top of that. Again, scalding levels. This thing was due for a retracement. Due for a retracement. Due for a retracement. Due for a retracement. How many more signs do you need? What kind of patterns do you looking for? Do you need a goddamn letter? You need me to fucking give you a letter? Like, hello? All right, boys. So with that being said, listen, I think it's pretty much a clear as day what type of day we're going to have moving into tomorrow. I'm going to suspect a little bit more continuation to the downside. I mean, everything's just pretty much bearish. IWM bearish, SPY bearish, Bitcoin bearish, NVIDIA bearish. I mean, everything was just panning out nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and take a nice little... I'm going to end it here. I'm going to post a video today. That is a firm. I'm going to post a video today. Going to work out, going to walk, burn some calories. I've been eating a lot of shit. Obviously, holiday seasons, but it's a good time to go in between days like this. Go ahead and take a walk. I'm going to be watching my health here. So please hit the like button if you haven't done so. And have a beautiful, beautiful day.